God says, Archangel Michael is standing near you right now and his wings are trembling because he has been trying to get your attention for days. He whispers to your heart with a soft but urgent voice. This is not a casual word. This is a very important message for you. Do not ignore this. It is about your family. It is very serious about your daughter. He is praying for you because soon your eyes will open to something you did not expect. God is holding your hands even as you read this. His light is flowing into your room and into your soul, covering you, protecting you, preparing you for what you are about to know. You feel the pulse of heaven beating against your chest because the angels are leaning closer. They are whispering your name. They are watching your tears. They are marking this moment in the book of your life. God says you have been chosen to receive this word because you have been faithful even when others doubted. You have been wounded and yet you kept your heart soft. You have been misunderstood but heaven understood you. You have been walking through shadows but heaven's light has been following you. And now at last the truth about your daughter, the one you love so deeply, is coming to you. Archangel Michael says, it is not a joke. It is not a test. This is a warning and also a promise. He sees the battle around your daughter. He sees the confusion that has been SWN around her. He sees the prayers you have prayed in the dark when no one else was watching, and he has been fighting for her even as you sleep. God says the night you cried and said, Lord, please protect her wherever she is. That night Archangel Michael stood at her side and stopped something terrible from touching her. You didn't see it, but heaven recorded it. You didn't hear it, but your prayer moved armies of angels. This is why Michael is saying now, do not ignore this message. There is a truth that has been hidden. There is a hand that has been reaching. There is a shadow that has been trying to step closer. But because you are reading this now, the light of God is breaking that shadow. Heaven says, soon your daughter will come to you with a confession. Soon she will tell you something she was afraid to tell. Soon she will open her heart. And when she does, do not be afraid. For I, the Lord your God, have already prepared the outcome. The secret that was meant to harm will be transformed into a testimony that will save. The enemy planned harm, but I have turned it to good. Even now, angels are walking the road she walks, standing in the room she enters, sealing the doors she touches, guiding her feet, and your prayers have opened that path. Archangel Michael says, the reason he trembles is because the time is near. Heaven has been trying to tell you, but distractions came. Now this is your moment to hear clearly. He says it is about your daughter. It is about her safety. It is about her destiny. She has been chosen for a calling she does not yet understand. She has been targeted because of her light, but God says the trap will fail. The plot will unravel. The snare will break. You will soon see signs. A dream she tells you. A call she makes unexpectedly. A message that feels strange but is actually a sign from heaven. Do not dismiss these. Be still and pray. Heaven is arranging an encounter. God is speaking over you. Fear not. I am with you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. These words are not empty. They are living. They are being sent as angels into your life. Even now, heaven is bending time for you. Heaven is opening doors for you. Heaven is healing wounds you didn't even know were there. Your daughter's footsteps are under surveillance of angels. Her name is engraved on the palms of God's hands. Michael says, "Tell you this clearly. Soon she will reveal to you the pain she hid. Do not be angry. Hold her. Pray with her. Because at that moment, God will pour His Spirit upon both of you. And what the enemy tried to destroy will become a sign of God's deliverance." God says you have worried about her health, about her friends, about choices she is making. But heaven says, "I have seen your tears and I am answering." You are not alone. The reason you are reading this now is because a shift has already begun. This message is not random. It is divine timing. Heaven waited for this moment to tell you because now your heart is ready to receive it. Archangel Michael says, "Stand still. Watch. Pray. The truth will come. The door will open. The miracle will happen. It is not far. It is near. It is at the door." Archangel Michael says, "This is very important for you and you must not ignore this message. Your family is at the center of what I am revealing to you right now. And it is more serious than you could have ever imagined. God has been watching over you. And He has been sending me repeatedly to make sure you understand the gravity of what is about to unfold. Your daughter is at the heart of this message, and the forces surrounding her, both seen and unseen, are converging in ways that demand immediate attention. I have prayed for you countless times, asking the Lord to shield you from despair and fear, to give you courage and clarity, because soon your understanding will be tested in ways that will challenge everything you thought was certain. Open your heart, open your mind, and do not dismiss this warning. This is urgent and it requires your complete focus. The path that your daughter is walking has been influenced by choices and actions of others, some of whom are close to you. Yet the truth has been hidden until now. God says that what is about to be revealed will shock you. But you must remain calm, for panic will not help you. Trust that I am with you, that God's light is surrounding your daughter, and that no evil plan can succeed against the protection of the Most High. There are those who seek to mislead, to take advantage of your love and devotion. But know this, divine justice is already in motion, and the timing of its revelation is perfect, even if it feels abrupt or unsettling to you. You may feel confused right now, but pay attention to the signs around you. Look carefully at the people who have been in her life recently. Notice the subtle changes, the unusual interactions, the secrets that have been kept. God has sent you intuition, a subtle yet powerful guide. And I, Archangel Michael, am amplifying your awareness so you can see clearly. There are messages embedded in ordinary moments, in fleeting glances, in unexpected encounters. These are not coincidences. They are divine signals meant to prepare you for what is coming. Your daughter has a strength that you may not fully recognize yet, and it is being tested by circumstances beyond her comprehension. God has allowed these trials not to punish but to reveal the truth, to remove the masks that have hidden intentions from you and to bring clarity to relationships that have been clouded by deception. I am telling you now, you must act with discernment. Protect her spiritually, emotionally, and physically. This is not a time for hesitation. Your prayers are powerful, but they must be coupled with awareness and timely action. A revelation is about to occur in your home. God says it is linked to a conversation, an object, or an event that may seem small at first glance, but it holds the key to understanding the truth about the danger surrounding your daughter. Trust your instincts. If you feel compelled to investigate, to ask questions, to pay attention to what has been hidden, do so without delay. Michael says, do not underestimate your inner knowing. The divine presence within you is guiding you to act decisively. There are forces, both seen and unseen, that have tried to influence her environment. Some are family members, others are outsiders, but all have contributed to a network of subtle manipulation and concealment. God says you will be given clarity very soon and the veil of confusion will be lifted. When this happens, you will recognize the faces of those who meant harm and you will understand the motives behind their actions. This is not for punishment but for illumination. The truth is a light that will dispel the darkness that has lingered too long around her. Your role in this is crucial. God says He has placed you here not by chance but for this very moment. Archangel Michael reminds you this is your call to stand as a protector, a guide, and a beacon of divine love. The presence of angels around your daughter is strong, but human action is still required to ensure her safety. Pray continuously, but also act wisely. Remove anything in her environment that does not serve her highest good. Listen carefully to her words, her emotions, and even the silences, for they carry messages that are more important than appearances. Soon, a message will arrive or an event will occur that will make everything unmistakably clear. God says that you must be ready to respond immediately without hesitation. This message could come through a phone call, a letter, an unexpected visitor, or even through a situation that appears ordinary but is charged with divine significance. Archangel Michael warns you, do not ignore this. The timing is exact and your readiness will determine the outcome. The safety, well-being, and future of your daughter depend upon your attentiveness and swift action. There is a reason God has allowed challenges to reach this point. He wants you to see clearly who can be trusted, who acts with honesty, and who has hidden agendas. Nothing escapes his sight, and he is revealing now the layers that have been obscured. Your daughter's happiness, her security, and her sense of peace will be affected by the choices you make in the coming hours and days. Archangel Michael says, "You are not alone. Divine guidance is with you. Angels are surrounding your home, and yet your participation is required. You must step forward with courage, guided by discernment and faith." God says that what you are about to discover will bring a mixture of emotions: shock, relief, sadness, and gratitude. These emotions are part of the cleansing process. They are necessary to release illusions, to remove the shadows that have lingered around your daughter, and to set her free from hidden influences. Michael reminds you, stay calm and steady. Your clarity will be the foundation upon which your safety and happiness will be restored. Be aware that the choices of others will soon be exposed. Actions that have been hidden, conversations that were meant to remain secret, and intentions that were disguised as care or concern will now be revealed. God says that the timing is perfect. No one can prevent this revelation. Your daughter's future, and indeed the well-being of your entire family, will be transformed once these truths are fully understood. You must be prepared to act with wisdom, compassion, and firmness. Archangel Michael is urging you, do not delay. Remove doubt, fear, and hesitation from your mind. The divine plan is unfolding, and you have been chosen to witness and participate in it. Your prayers, your vigilance, and your discernment are all part of the mechanism through which God's protection is delivered. Nothing is coincidental. Every detail, every interaction, every intuition you have had up to this point has prepared you for this very moment. God says this to you now in the stillness of this moment, when your heart is searching for clarity and your eyes are looking for a sign. And I bring it to you through words, because heaven is opening a channel directly to you. Archangel Michael is standing at your side even as you read this. His hands, lifted in prayer for you, for your household, and for your daughter. The urgency you feel in your spirit is not an accident. It is the whisper of divine love calling you to pay attention. God is not sending fear but sending truth, and truth always carries with it a sense of holy seriousness, because your life, your family, and the life of your child are precious beyond measure. Even now the angels are circling your home. Not in judgment but in protection, creating a barrier between you and every unseen force that has tried to bring confusion or harm. God says, listen closely, my child, because what is about to unfold in your life is not to destroy you but to awaken you and to cover your daughter in a mantle of divine safety. Archangel Michael says he has been kneeling before the throne, mentioning your name, mentioning the name of your daughter, and lifting your concerns. He says this is very important. Do not ignore it, because there are words you need to hear and prayers you need to pray. He has seen the struggles in your home, and the things that have been hidden from you, and he has cried out to God for intervention. He says, Tell my beloved that God will be with her, that nothing will go wrong with her, that she is safe, but she must trust and pray and open her heart to receive the instructions that heaven is pouring out. God says you have carried worry inside you like a stone. Worry for your child. Worry for your future. Worry for whether you have failed. You have wept in secret places, afraid to let anyone see how heavy your heart feels. And God says, I have seen your tears and I have bottled them. Not one of them has fallen to the ground unnoticed. Your daughter is known to me. Before she was formed in your womb, I called her. I set her apart. I wrote her days in my book. Nothing that is happening now is outside of my sight. You think you are alone, but you are not. You think your prayers have been small, but they have been mighty. You think your faith is weak, but it has been strong enough to move heaven's hand. This is why Archangel Michael was sent to stand as a warrior over your family and to ensure that what has been plotted against you will not succeed. There are forces that work quietly in shadows, and they aim at the hearts of the innocent. They whisper lies. They plant seeds of doubt. They stir up conflict. But God says, I am lifting the veil and exposing the plans of the enemy. What was hidden will come to light. What was meant for harm will be turned for good. Your daughter is in the palm of my hand. Her path is not lost. Her future is not destroyed. She is under my watch, under my wing, under my covenant. Archangel Michael says, this is very serious because the time is short for you to rise up in prayer. He does not say this to frighten you, but to empower you. He says, tell her to pray aloud over her daughter, to speak life, to bless, to cover, to decree protection, to call on the name of Jesus over every part of her child's life. Tell her not to give in to despair or gossip or fear, but to take authority in prayer. This is how you will see the turnaround. This is how you will see the miracle. God says, you have wondered if your mistakes have cursed your child. But I tell you now, my mercy is greater than your mistakes. You have wondered if the silence of heaven meant I was absent. But I tell you now, my silence was not absence, but preparation. Even now I am sending people across your path who will help, who will speak truth, who will pray with you. You are not alone, you are not abandoned. You are standing in a moment of transition. What you do in prayer in these coming days will shape what your daughter walks into. Pray for her relationships. Pray for her mind. Pray for her heart. Speak blessings. Break off every word curse spoken against her. Forgive those who have wronged you. Release bitterness. These are not just spiritual cliches. These are divine strategies to unlock her destiny. Archangel Michael says, tell her she has angels assigned to her child. Tell her the angels have already intercepted danger more than once. Tell her that what the enemy tried to set up has been dismantled. But tell her also that her prayers are needed to keep the covering strong. God says, "My child, I am your shield. I am your refuge. I am the fortress around your family. I will give my angels charge over you to guard you in all your ways. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against you in judgment, you shall condemn. This is your heritage, this is your inheritance. This is the covenant you walk in. Do not be afraid when the night feels long. Do not be afraid when people misunderstand you. Do not be afraid when rumors swirl. Fix your eyes on me. Pray. Believe. Speak my promises aloud. Your daughter will be safe. She will rise. She will fulfill her purpose. She will not be lost. Archangel Michael says, even now he is praying for your daughter's mind, that she will not believe the lies of the enemy, that she will not feel unloved, that she will not be drawn away from you. He is surrounding her with light. He is guiding her steps. He is fighting battles you cannot see. God says, I will give you peace tonight. I will give you dreams that reveal truth. I will give you confirmations through small signs in the coming days. When you see them, do not dismiss them as coincidences. They are my way of showing you that I am near. The enemy wanted you to believe you were powerless. He wanted you to give up. But you are stronger than you know. You are chosen for this moment. You are anointed to pray for your daughter. You are anointed to break cycles. You are anointed to stand in the gap. Your prayers are like incense before my throne. They are like arrows that pierce the darkness. They are like seeds planted in the soil of the future. Keep praying. Keep believing. Keep speaking life. Archangel Michael says, your daughter is about to walk into a new season. He says, do not fear the shaking. The shaking is necessary to break off what does not belong. The shaking is a sign that God is moving. The shaking will pass, and what remains will be stronger, purer, safer. God says, the plans I have for her are good. Plans to prosper her, not to harm her. Plans to give her hope and a future. Plans written long before she was born. Plans sealed with my promise. You may feel like your prayers are small and your words are weak. But heaven measures differently. One whisper from you can move angels into action. One tear from you can shift atmospheres. One act of faith can cancel the assignments of the enemy. Archangel Michael says, remind her that she is loved. Remind her that she is not crazy for feeling this urgency. Remind her that God has heard her. Remind her that heaven is on her side. God says you are not to worry about how everything will happen. You are to focus on trusting, praying, and speaking my word. You are to rest in my love. You are to believe that I am working behind the scenes. I will protect your daughter. I will guide her steps, I will heal what needs to be healed. I will restore what was lost. I will give her wisdom. I will surround her with the right people. I will expose and remove the wrong ones. Do not fear the unknown. Do not let anxiety steal your peace. My spirit is within you. My angels are around you. My hand is over your family. Archangel Michael says, this is very important. Do not ignore it. Pray now. Speak blessings now. Release your faith now. Heaven is ready to move. God says, my beloved, I am with you, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. Your daughter is safe. Trust me. Pray to me. I will answer. I will deliver. I will show my power. I will make a way where there seems to be no way. I will turn mourning into dancing. I will turn fear into peace. I will turn worry into testimony. Even as you read this, my presence surrounds you. Even as you read this, Archangel Michael stands guard. Even as you read this, angels are moving. This is not to scare you, but to strengthen you. This is not to alarm you but to prepare you. This is not to harm you but to bless you. You are loved. You are chosen. You are protected. Your daughter. Bedroom. Why sometimes when you enter, a chill or a sense of being watched fell upon you. Archangel Michael tells me that what I am about to reveal will shock you, but it is for your liberation, for your protection, for the unveiling of what has been shrouded in silence. Your bedroom is more than a room. It is a spiritual junction, a meeting place of energies, a canvas where the actions of your soul, your past, your present, and unseen influences converge. Finally, God is exposing it. Finally, the truth will touch your eyes. And though it may feel overwhelming, know that this is a sacred unveiling, a divine intervention to set things right. God says, look carefully at every corner. Archangel Michael directs your attention to places you never considered. The space behind your wardrobe, the corners near your windows, the drawers you rarely open, the mattress you lie on each night. They all hold signs, symbols, whispers of past decisions, of secrets hidden by others and by yourself. There are energies in your bedroom that are not of this world. Messages left behind. Presences that do not speak yet communicate in ways you have not yet understood. Some of these presences are protective. Some are warning. Some are remnants of promises, broken words, forgotten vows, and even acts done in secrecy. They have lingered waiting for this moment when God says it is time for you to see, to understand, to act, to be fully awake. Archangel Michael says there is a particular object seemingly ordinary that carries more than you realize. God asks you to pay attention to it. It could be a book, a piece of jewelry, a piece of furniture, or even something hidden in plain sight. This object has been the keeper of truths that others hoped would never be discovered. Those truths are now being revealed. The reason your bedroom has felt different, the reason some nights you could not rest despite your best efforts, is because the energy of this object has been stirring, calling, waiting, preparing for the moment when divine exposure arrives. God says, touch it, open it, examine it. Do not rush. Do not panic. Do not fear. This is for your understanding, your enlightenment, and your protection. God says you cannot believe what is hidden there. It is not merely about objects. It is about hidden intentions, concealed actions, secret dealings that took place in your absence, energies you did not recognize, and presences that moved silently, affecting your life without your consent or awareness. Archangel Michael says, I am here to protect you, to guide you, to make sure that nothing hidden harms you, but you must act. You must look, you must see, do not delay. God emphasizes that your bedroom has been a stage where truths were both kept and obscured. It is not a room of darkness alone. It has also been a room of hidden light, of opportunities, of messages that only now in this moment can be revealed to you. God says there are people, spirits, and energies that have been observing you from afar, tracking your movements, studying your routines, waiting for the chance to intervene. Some of them have done so with love and care, wanting to protect you without intrusion. Others have moved with secrecy, with motives that you do not yet understand, leaving traces, leaving signs, leaving whispers that could have gone unnoticed. But now God says the veil is lifted. What you have ignored, what you have overlooked, what you have dismissed as coincidence is now visible in full clarity. Archangel Michael cries, urging you to be awake, to pay attention, to absorb every detail. This is not a casual revelation. It is an urgent divine unveiling. God says your bed, the place you think of as sanctuary, is also a portal of memories, of dreams, of unseen connections. There are items under it, near it, around it that carry energies of past encounters, past decisions, and hidden truths. Archangel Michael says, look under it, around it, behind it. These places carry messages waiting to be discovered. Some of these messages were hidden intentionally. Others came from the unseen world to prepare you, to awaken you, to protect you. God asks you to pay close attention to patterns. The arrangement of objects, the marks on furniture, the signs of disturbance in places that seemed untouched. They are all part of the revelation that God is sending specifically for you. God says the walls themselves are witnesses. The walls carry the vibration of conversations, of whispers, of silent movements. Archangel Michael says, place your hand upon the walls. Listen. Feel the vibrations. What was spoken here, what was thought here, What was felt here carries energy that now seeks expression. You will be shocked by the truth, but it is necessary for your awakening, for your spiritual and personal liberation. God says, do not fear the uncovering. Do not fear the shock. These truths are not here to harm you, but to free you. The secrets of your bedroom are connected to your life path, to your relationships, to your peace, and even to opportunities that have been awaiting your discovery. God says there are things that happened in your bedroom that you have not remembered consciously. Events, arguments, decisions, visits, from people who came and went without notice, small objects moved without explanation, letters, notes, items left behind intentionally or by accident. All of these carry weight. Archangel Michael says, these items, these movements, these energies, they are all part of a grand plan. Some are warnings, some are blessings, but all are part of the exposure that is happening right now. God says the timing is crucial. The universe has conspired for this exact moment. You have been protected until now, guided until now, but the next steps are yours. Open your eyes. Open your mind, open your heart to the revelation that is being sent. God says, you may notice shadows, slight changes in temperature, feelings of heaviness or lightness in certain corners of your bedroom. These are not accidents. Archangel Michael says, these are signs, signals from the unseen world that you are ready, that the time for exposure is now. Trust these signs. Follow them. Engage with them. They are meant to guide you to the hidden truths. God says some of these truths are about people you trust, about those you have allowed close to your life. Some are about decisions you made that had unseen consequences. Some are about gifts, opportunities, or warnings that were left unacknowledged. They are all present in your bedroom now, waiting for your attention. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. God says, finally, the moment of revelation will bring clarity. Archangel Michael says, do not shy away. Do not doubt. Do not run from the truth. What you are about to see, what you are about to discover will change the way you view your life, your relationships, your safety, and your peace. It is a gift from God, a protection, a light in the darkness. Embrace it. God says, you may find letters you never saw, objects you do not remember acquiring, items that contain messages or instructions. All of these are aligned to guide you, to warn you, and to illuminate your path. God says there is nothing to fear. Every revelation, every exposure, every uncovering is aligned with divine protection. Archangel Michael is present, guarding, watching, shielding. God says, the unseen forces that once moved in secrecy now reveal themselves so you may act. So you may protect, so you may understand, so you may reclaim what is yours by divine right. Your bedroom, the place you thought was ordinary, is extraordinary in its role. It is the stage of divine messages, angelic intervention, and spiritual truths waiting to be recognized. God says, do not ignore this message. Archangel Michael insists, I will cry if you do not open this. I will weep if you do not acknowledge the hidden truths. I love you and I am here to protect you. But you must act now. You must look. You must see. You must understand. What is hidden will remain hidden no longer. The exposure is happening now only for you and only for the one who is ready. God says your bedroom is not merely a room. It is a portal of divine communication, a sanctuary of messages and a place where the unseen world intersects with the seen. God says, when you open the drawers, when you examine the spaces, when you touch the objects that have been quietly waiting for your attention, you will feel a surge of clarity, a release of energy, and a lifting of burdens you did not realize you carried. Archangel Michael says, do not be afraid. Do not be hesitant. Do not doubt. These revelations are gifts. They are protective, enlightening, liberating. They are designed to align you with your highest path and to shield you from harm. God says, your bedroom contains the keys to understanding, the revelations that will shift your perspective, and the clarity that will guide your future. God says, finally, pay attention to the items you never considered important. A small trinket, a note left under a mattress, a forgotten photograph, a book with markings you did not notice. All of these are part of the exposure. Archangel Michael says, these are messages from God, signals of protection. Evidence of hidden truths. Examine them carefully with intention, with focus, and with faith. God says, when you engage with these items, you will feel the presence of divine light, of angelic protection, of God's eyes upon you, of Archangel Michael standing firmly beside you. God says, your bedroom has been waiting for this moment. Archangel Michael has been waiting for this moment. You, the inhabitant of this room, have been waiting, even if you did not realize it. The exposure is not just about objects. It is about energies, influences, and unseen dynamics that have shaped your life in ways both subtle and profound. God says, do not underestimate the power of these revelations. They are designed to protect, to guide, to awaken, and to free you. God says, trust this process. Archangel Michael says, I am with you. I will not leave. I will guard you. I will cry if necessary, but I will protect you. Do not delay. Do not ignore, this is your moment of awakening. Your bedroom, your sanctuary, your space of rest, your private world is now a stage for divine revelation. God says when you acknowledge these truths, when you face them with courage, you will feel a sense of liberation you have never known. You will see clearly, act decisively, and understand profoundly. The unseen world, the hidden energies, and the concealed truths will no longer operate in shadows. They will be illuminated, exposed, and aligned with your divine protection. God says this message is not to be shared. Archangel Michael emphasizes it is only for you. The timing is precise. The revelations are intended for your eyes and heart alone. Do not allow distractions. Do not allow disbelief. Do not allow fear. Open this moment fully. Embrace the divine exposure, the truths, the hidden messages, and the clarity that comes now. I am with you. God is with you. You are not alone. But you must act. You must awaken. You must engage. Your bedroom, the space you thought you knew, is now a sacred conduit of revelation. God says, finally, act with discernment and faith. Archangel Michael says, do not be timid. Do not be hesitant. Trust God. Trust me. Trust the process. The exposure is for your good. It is for your protection. It is for your understanding. It is for your peace. The items, the corners, the shadows, the objects, the energies, all of these are now revealing themselves to you. Pay attention, engage, act, see, understand, protect yourself, embrace your truth. Do not delay. This is your moment. Your bedroom is your sacred space. The secrets it holds are now revealed. You are safe. You are protected. You are guided. Open. Look and understand. God is with you. I am with you. This is your divine moment of awakening. God says, my beloved child, listen with your heart and not just your ears. For what I am revealing now is of the highest urgency. Archangel Michael stands beside you, his wings shimmering with a brilliance that makes the shadows in your room tremble. And he says, I order you to open this right now. Do not try to ignore it. This message is only for you. Do not tell anyone. For what is about to be revealed is sacred and it touches the deepest parts of your life. Parts that even you have not fully understood until this very moment. The weight of this moment presses upon your spirit and you feel it, though you may not know why. The air in your bedroom, the very place you consider private and safe, is filled with energies that have silently shaped your past, your present, and your future. These energies are being unveiled now by divine authority and you cannot turn away from the light that is about to illuminate every corner of your life. You have walked in this world believing that your bedroom is a mere shelter, a place to rest, to dream, to hide from the demands of life. Yet God says, this room, your bedroom, holds secrets that even your closest friends, your family, have never fully perceived, Each object, each corner, each shadowed space has carried whispers, some of them soft and sweet, others heavy with the weight of unspoken truths. Michael moves through your space invisibly, but with a presence so commanding that the walls themselves feel honored and afraid. He says, "What has been hidden is about to be exposed. The truth cannot be contained any longer." He gestures to the bed, to the drawers, to the closet, and even to the smallest items you may have overlooked. And God says, "These are not mere objects. These are vessels of energy, of memory, of intention. What has been placed here, knowingly or unknowingly, has influenced the currents of your life far more than you can imagine." The message is urgent because forces both visible and invisible have been gathering around you, testing your patience, your faith, and your ability to discern truth from deception. Some of these forces have been friends, others strangers, and some have come from within your own family. God says, "Tonight the veil is lifting. Everything you thought was private, safe, ordinary is being revealed in divine light." Archangel Michael's sword glows with a piercing silver intensity as he scans your room. And God says, "Look closely. See beyond the surface. There are energies here that do not belong to you, spirits that linger, intentions that have been hidden, and treasures that have been overlooked." The air shimmers, and you feel a chill, not of fear, but of awakening. Your bedroom, the most intimate space of your life, is no longer simply a physical place. It is a spiritual battlefield, a sanctuary, a mirror of your soul. Michael cries out, "You cannot delay, for time is slipping. And what is meant to be revealed now must come forth before it is too late." Your bedroom is not merely a room. It is a portal. It is a space where your dreams, your fears, and your desires converge. It has been watched. It has been tested. It has been sanctified. And it is now ready to reveal the deepest truths of your life. God says, "The energy you feel, the sensation that something is moving, even when nothing seems to move, is real. You are not imagining this. Angels, spirits, and even the remnants of past choices are present in your room, and they are about to speak in ways that will shock you, awaken you, and guide you. Look at the bed where you sleep each night. God says it has absorbed your restlessness, your joy, your pain. It has felt your whispers to the universe, your prayers in the dark, your secret conversations with the soul. Tonight, all of that is being mirrored back to you in clarity. The truth of what has been taking place in this room, the vibrations of your intentions, the footprints of those who have entered without your knowledge, all are coming forth. There are objects that seem ordinary, yet God says, some have been conduits of hidden influence. Some have been manipulated by energies you cannot see. Some have carried blessings you did not recognize. You cannot ignore this, for it is vital for your spiritual, emotional, and even material life. The bedroom you thought was yours alone has been a crossroads of destinies. The message deepens as Michael points toward your closet. God says, what is hidden here is not merely clothing or possessions. There are layers of memories, emotions, and intentions trapped in this space. Some are yours, some belong to those who have passed, and some are energies that do not serve your highest good. God am exposing this, and it is necessary that you witness it with full awareness. Do not be afraid of what you see. Fear is the tool of distraction. You must observe with clarity, with faith, and with love. Because your bedroom is revealing not only what is around you but what is within you. A whisper seems to move through the room, gentle yet insistent, calling your attention to corners you have long ignored. Michael's presence makes even the smallest shadow significant. And God says, every shadow has a story, every hidden space holds a revelation. Open your eyes and your heart, for the truths you are about to see will not return to concealment. The drawers, the shelves, even the floor beneath your bed are speaking now in ways you may not hear with your ears, but God says you will feel it. You will know it. The energies that have been trapped, the vibrations that have been misaligned